apartment door just as I raised my fist for the second impatient knock. He did not look like a man who traded in human lives. He looked like an accountant. He wore a dark suit, a loosened tie with bands of silver and pink, and a slight air of exhaustion and impatience. His glasses were steel-framed and rectangular. His lips were greasy with takeout tie and the remains of a meal, maybe his last, scented the air. He looked at me, he looked at the pixie of a woman standing next to me, then he looked at his watch.
"You and your wife are late, Mr. Derwatt," he said. 1 minute late.
There were several misconceptions in his statement. First, my name was not Derwatt. Second, the woman standing next to me, Mila, was not my wife. Third, we were exactly on time. I'd even waited for the second hand to sweep past the 12 before I knocked. But I shrugged, full of graciousness, and he opened the door and Mila and I stepped inside. He looked her over. He did it all in a second, but I saw it. She was glancing at the two thick-necked thugs who stood by the apartment's dinner table. Then she cast her gaze down as if intimidated. Nice bit of acting, that. Mila could stare down a great white shark. I offered the accountant a handshake. "Frank Derwatt, this is my wife, Lilia."
"Mr. Bell."
He didn't shake my hand, and I let it drop down to my side. I threw in an awkward laugh for effect. I was wearing jeans and a navy blazer with a pink polo underneath. Mila had found a horrible floral skirt that I suppose approximated her bizarre idea of what an American suburban housewife would wear. She clutched her pink purse. We looked like we were more interested in country club membership than an illegal adoption. "I thought we were meeting alone," I said. Mila stepped close to me, like she was afraid. The accountant dabbed a napkin at the Thai sauce, smearing his mouth. I wanted to seize him by the throat, throw him against the wall, and force him to tell me where my son was. But that would only get my son killed. So I stood there like I was the nervous suburban wannabe dad that I was playing. "Face the wall," one of the big men said. He was a redhead with his hair sliced into a burr and freckles the size of pebbles on his face. "Both of you." We both did. I set down the small canvas briefcase I was carrying. I didn't argue. I was supposed to be a nervous, law-abiding citizen, and although I have been those things in the distant past, I wasn't right now. No wire, no weapons. Just me and my shining personality, and a rage I kept caged up in my chest. The redhead searched me thoroughly. Then he did the same to Mila. "Frank," she said, about halfway through, a tinge of fear in her voice. She was selling it. "Just be patient, honey. It'll be over in a minute," I said, "and then we can get our baby." Mila made this soft hiss of assent, the patient sigh of a woman who wanted this deal to be her gateway to happiness. "Mr. and Mrs. Derwatt are clean, Mr. Bell," the redhead said. He stepped back from us. I took Mila's hand for just a moment.
"Sit down, Mr. Derwatt," the accountant said. "Excuse the mess. We decided on an early dinner. I don't usually meet with clients at night."
I knew that normally the accountant would now be on a commuter train back to New Jersey. I had checked into every nook of his life. A wife, 2 sons, a mortgage on a cozy little place to live. A life full of promise. All the sweet elements I'd once had, and had lost. The accountant and his toughs studied me. Let them, I thought. I'd been careful. One opened the briefcase. He dumped the bricks of cash out onto the table and began to sort them. Mr. Bell glanced at me. "My wife and I lied." We failed to conceive after 3 years of trying. It has nearly destroyed our marriage. I'm eager to give my wife a healthy, happy baby.
You could adopt through legit channels.
Yes, but, some of my business practices, I don't care to have them scrutinized by well-meaning social workers. We simply wish to acquire a child. Mila moved close to me. You have done our background checks, yes?